Hello and welcome to the Good Kraken Show. This is episode 60. My name is Devin Stanford. I am joined here today with two great friends of mine, Ernell Pearson,
Hello.
Oceanshine, and Garrick Eakin,
I saw that.
Vermilion Beard. How you guys doing tonight?
Yes, that sums that up perfectly. I think we can move on.
Listen, we're trying to bring some kind of fucking energy to the table tonight, y'all. And I'm sorry if it's a little messy, but we're working on it.
Real
Okay,
sleepy boy hours.
It is sleepy boy hours. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, today was okay. It's just getting cold.
Yeah.
In the Pacific Northwest, it's getting a little chilly. A little chilly out here.
Oh.
Dude, it's been raining here, which I love, except for Utah. Roads are not fucking designed for rain. It is like, it's literally just white knuckle driving all the time here in the rain.
That sounds fantastic. It was like that when I went and visited Denver. The very first day I was in Denver, it was like one of the biggest thunderstorms they've had like in like 2 years, and nobody knew how to drive in it.
Dude,
Coming from Portland and driving in that.
Yeah.
When people are like still bumper to bumper, like going 75 miles an hour, it's like, this is a rental.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die in fucking Denver, Colorado, like all the, one of the worst places on the planet to fucking die.
I mean, it's actually a pretty nice place.
No, for sure, but I feel like,
but I don't want to die there.
Yeah, no,
I don't
exactly.
want to die anywhere.
Check it out, right? So like, I listen to a lot of true crime shit these days. And I just feel like that one of the worst places ever to fucking die is Denver, because nobody's gonna fucking find you. Whether you're in the city or outside of the city, if you die, you're fucked. Nobody's gonna know where the fuck you are. Like,
I feel like you have a better likelihood of being found than like LA or fucking Las Vegas or some shit like that.
I don't know. I mean, like, LA and Las Vegas are like in the middle of the fucking city. Granted. In LA, if you die in the middle of the fucking street, people are just gonna think that you're some like weird drugged out dude who's like sleeping in the street. And so like, maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Maybe like people will just be like, hey, look at that guy. Oh, he's so fucking high, dude. Like there's don't worry about him. He's fine. He's got face tattoos.
He's just being a bit spooky, guys. Don't worry.
He's probably had a long night. He has face tattoos, so he's probably in a gang, and then they just leave my carcass on a fucking sidewalk.
This conversation went extremely morbid. But you know what's not morbid, guys?
What?
Disney is breaking our damn fucking hearts today.
Mm-hmm.
Elden Ring is eating our hearts. Monsters are spitting them out, and we got much, much more going on because this is the Good Kraken Show, where my voice cracks. And it's your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Good Kraken Show, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on the podcast and video services across the 7 seas. And we just lost Garrick.
We did just lose Garrick. God damn it.
And we just lost him.
God damn it.
Let me get this out here. We're waiting for our boy to get back in here. Something just happened here with some connection. I don't know if you were here before, but he was just talking about some pretty slippery raining situations, you know.
He is gilding us, saying that he's on his way back. So I'll keep people enter our visual watchers.
Yeah, just keep our visual. Yeah. However, if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and we would love for you to give that to us and keep us pushing content out for all of you listening or watching at home.
Oh, there you go.
But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by searching Good Kraken ! And leaving a review there. Ernell!
Devin.
We got some captain's orders here.
Yes,
welcome
we
back,
do.
Garrick.
Hey,
we
Garrick.
hit our $200 goal. We hit $200.
We are at $225 to be exact. Boys, give us a hand. Give us a fucking hand. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're fucking doing it, man.
That's over
Shipwreck Show.
20,000 pennies, guys. It's over 20,000 pennies. It's over 9,000.
That's a lot of penny. Sure, that's a lot of penny. That's a lot of penny. You're right, King.
Yeah. Reminder to all of you, you can support our fundraiser without spending $1. All you have to do is just go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's that easy. Look up Good Kraken Show, YouTube. Hit that beautiful bell and big red button. And then it's there. That's $2.
Boom.
Come on.
Boom.
Come on. We're giving you guys content.
Yes.
We're gonna put more money out of our pockets to give you guys more entertainment. What else do you need? You know?
And now the beautiful part of this is that we're at the $200 goal. So that means we are going to be doing a live reaction of the Video Game Awards.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
I'm way fucking excited for that, dude. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
super fun.
So fucking good, dude.
You know, along with the Video Game Awards, we get waves of information, just like some waves of information we got coming up for y'all.
Let's go!
Yo, welcome. This is Little Waves, where it's a lot of content that we didn't quite fit our news segments today, but they're still just relevant enough that we wanted to give a talk about it real quick. Ernell, hit him with it.
I got you, baby boy. So first up, we have The Continental loses some goodwill by casting Mel Gibson starring role.
I mean, I don't even know what that is. So
The Continental
is me so much.
So The Continental is the John Wick spin-off show that is being made. And Mel Gibson is apparently getting a main major role in this fucking show. And Mel Gibson, as we talked about during our last week episode, is an anti-Semitic piece of fucking shit. And why he is getting a big role for something anymore, I don't fucking know. I don't know why this guy keeps getting paid.
In the universe of like arguably one of the biggest growing action franchises of all time, like fucking wasteful.
Like, I hope he just plays himself and then he gets murdered by John Wick. Like, he just plays an anti-Semitic asshole and then ends up getting the shit beat out of him by Keanu Reeves. And I hope it's Dragon Ball Z style, where it happens over the course of 4 episodes. Just give me 4 hours of Mel Gibson getting his shit rocked.
Absolutely fucking wonderful. Like, I feel like we definitely need that. Apparently, we also needed Halloween Kills, because Halloween Kills terrifies the competition to secure a weekend domestic box office victory at $50.4 million. That means it currently is the biggest first weekend earner so far this year. Besides, I think it was No Time to Die, James Bond. Yes. First weekend, it even beat out Shang-Chi. Like, Halloween Kills apparently did really, really good in its domestic box office so far. So.
Weren't we talking not too long ago how it seemed like the promotion and advertisements was very minimal for Halloween for this specific movie? Much. I know. It's just cool. Like. It's like just off of name. You know what I mean? This is what, 9 movies in now? 9 movies in? Yeah. And it's still getting the hype. Like, there's not a lot of series you can do that about, you know?
No, I mean, like,
especially in the horror genre.
Exactly. Like, by the time Saw made 4 movies, everybody's like, okay, I get it. Booby traps, cool.
Dude, right.
To be fair, I feel like there's just that good handful of like horror IPs that like people are just like, I won't stop like loving them, you know, like the same way I am with Predator. Like, I can't not love Predator. Like, if a new Predator comes out, no matter how much ass I know it's going to suck, I have to. Yep. I'm invested now. I've spent too much time on this. I can't not go fucking see it. All right. I can't.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it. But other people that are not stopping. We have the We Happy Few studio has doubled in size to make a narrative single-player Xbox exclusive. So the We Happy Few developers, which is Compulsion Games, apparently have a deal with Xbox to do a really, really cool idea that they're doing for a third-person narrative single-player game. And honestly, after having played We Happy Few a little bit, I think it's going to be dope. These guys made a good game.
I like that game.
Yeah, I didn't Microsoft buy them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it was part of their big E3 acquisition announcement. This past summer.
A couple years ago. No, it was a couple years ago, wasn't it? When they did that one?
I think it was either this year or last year.
Yeah, this year they did the Bethesda thing. And the year before that is when they announced like the 13 game studios like Obsidian and Compulsion and Ninja Theory. So I think it was part of that lot.
Was that a phase? Oh, okay. Ryan in the chat, what's happening, baby? What's happening? Either way, I think this is gonna be dope. We Happy Few was a really, really cool game that did some really, really cool things. I have faith that these guys are gonna make something super sick for us. Squid Game is apparently already worth $900 million to Netflix. So this is technically theoretical dollars because in order for Netflix to sort of gauge what their shows and like IPs and brands are worth, they have to sort of base it off of how much it could earn them in ad revenue and clicks and so on and so forth. And yeah, apparently Squid Game is already the highest potential earning for Netflix ever out of any of their content ever.
That's fantastic. It's a great show.
Not shocked. Even theoretically, like $900 million is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no 46 billion baht or whatever, but
the 460 million won or whatever it was.
Or won.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. Thanks for correcting me, my gombu.
I got you, baby. I got you. You are my gombu. You are my. Oh God, they found me. Oh God, they found me. I just realized I was wearing this during that. Oh Jesus Christ! I saw the square and I was like, oh God.
Yeah, for real.
No. Anyways, congratulations to Squid Game.
Absolutely.
Seriously. Congratulations.
I'm awaiting season 2. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. I want it.
Mm-hmm.
I want it now.
Garrick,
okay, let's go.
Did you fucking watch it yet?
I am 2 episodes in.
I
haven't finished it. I'm going. I'm going.
Are you going?
Son of a bitch, you son of a bitch.
Are you gelling?
I am gelling. It's a great fucking show.
Hell yeah,
it is. So far, even by episode 2, it's just like goddamn. Even Ryan in the chat, it's crazy. It's fucking wild. That's a wild show, my dude. Also, something else that is wild here. Ryan Reynolds is taking a break from making movies. So he made an Instagram post the other day talking about his new movie that he's doing with Will Ferrell and how they are finished wrapping up production stuff on it and everything. And it will be coming out sometime relatively soon. But in that same post, he also talks about what a perfect time it is to take a little bit of a break from making movies and stuff. So with that said, every actor should be taking a fucking break sometimes.
Yeah.
We totally get it.
Yeah, they're people still. Like,
just as long as he comes back and is Deadpool again.
Yeah. I just need him to do Deadpool 3. That's it. It doesn't have to be right now, but I just need him to come back and do Deadpool 3. Yeah.
We need it. We don't do this to us. Ryan Reynolds, don't do this to us, please. If you're watching this, which I know you are. I know you watch this show. If you're watching this, I'm begging you.
Please don't do this. I watched your Mint Mobile commercial as an advertisement on YouTube earlier, and I heard your bad jokes.
And we love them. Regardless how bad they are. Okay, please come back to us in one piece. Dune's HBO Max release has been moved up a day. So Dune originally ready to go for Friday for theatrical releases is now going to be released on Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. on Thursday because I have nothing going on.
I'm seeing it in theaters, like a late showing on Thursday, and then I'll probably come home and watch it again the next day.
Yeah, me and Genesee and Naomi are gonna go see it in theaters on Thursday night at like 9:20. We're gonna go check it out over there. But I think this may or may not have something to do with a combination of Halloween Kills doing as well as it did coming out on HBO Max, because a lot of that box office victory that they had that we mentioned earlier, a part of that was from their streaming stuff.
Wait. Halloween Kills is on HBO?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. They were talking about it in the article. Let me look.
Fact check. Because I'll watch it tonight.
I mean, yeah, dude, same. Like, after we're done with this episode, I'm like probably gonna go watch me some Halloween.
Oh wait,
Kills.
no. I'm lying. It's on Peacock.
I'm dog shit. He's dog shit.
He's dog water. Yeah.
Drew Peacock.
Yeah, it's on Peacock, but not HBO Max. Yes.
Fuck it.
How many?
Peacock, so I'll watch it.
Yeah. There you go.
How many $10 subscriptions do I need? It's like I'm paying for $100 cable again.
Hey, listen though. Like, there's a lot of them. I don't use all of them. What I do is if I know that there's a show on a specific one that I want to watch that's not Netflix or HBO Max. I'll Red Halo with the lurk. Thank you for lurking, baby.
Thank you. Box Network with the rain.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
So what I do with my subscription shit, right, is if it's not Netflix and not HBO Max, I will basically say, okay, is there a show on it that I want to watch? Cool. I'll watch it in 1 month. So I'll pay for that 1 month, and then I won't touch it ever again. So I'll just turn off my subscription to it until I need it again. So basically, like, because most of my shit I watch on either Netflix, HBO Max, or standard box rate on fucking Twitch, dude.
Twitch, dude. Hell yeah.
Anyways, I highly suggest doing it that way. Last up on Little Waves, we have Guardians of the Galaxy on PC is requiring 150 gigs of free space.
Still less than Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Big
You're
facts,
right.
No paper.
You're right.
Yeah.
Husky says, wait, this isn't Kindle? That's fair. That's fair. It's actually Tinder. We're all on a third, like a 3-person.
No, this is Grindr.
There we go. I mean, sure. Sure. Jagger,
Turning in on my Palm Pilot.
Here comes Xander with, like, got my BlackBerry. Here we go.
Hey, real talk. In high school,
Watching for my beeper.
I had a BlackBerry Pearl as my phone. That's what I had.
Oh, yeah, a BlackBerry Pearl. Man, I wanted one of those so bad. I wanted one of those so damn bad.
Yeah.
The coolest phone I ever had was my LG Chocolate with Verizon.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of those. I loved them.
So good. So
those were cool.
It played music really loud, and I could, like, turn everything with my little wheel. The little wheel on the front.
Yeah, dude. It was the tightest. I had the red one.
I also had the Sony Ericsson, the slide up one, the Walkman Sony Ericsson. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I don't even remember.
Oh
that.
yeah. I had that. I remember you could play Guitar Hero on it. And so I had that one.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. That's a wild fucking partnership. Jesus Christ. But we got some juicy stuff, Devin. Are you ready?
Yeah, we do.
Tell them what it is. Tell them what it is.
So we got some news.
Yeah, this is the Helm. The Helm
news. So we got some news.
There we go. Let's do it.
All right. So this is the Helm, where we go over some news stories that we view as very important. So to start it off, Disney delays not 1, not 2, not 3, but 6 MCU release dates and removes 2 Marvel movies from the slate. This is coming from Rachel Labonte over at Screen Rant. In a major schedule shuffling. Wow, Words, man.
It's okay.
Disney has delayed 6 different Marvel movies and removed the release dates for 2 others. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for its carefully plotted schedules, as oftentimes each project relies on another for either setup or continuation. 2020 proved to be a major obstacle for the franchise when the coronavirus pandemic forced Marvel Studios to delay every film and television show it had planned for the year. After multiple adjustments, though, the MCU appeared to finally settle into a definite schedule. Disney Plus shows like WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier kicked off the year, but they were never as tricky to plan as the movies. Black Widow, which had been the first film delayed in 2020, finally arrived in July, with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings following in September. The MCU has 2 more movies planned for the rest of the year, Eternals and Spider-Man No Way Home, a Sony release. And both are committed to their respective November and December release dates. However, the MCU's 2022 and 2023 calendars just got a major shakeup. Disney has officially delayed 6 upcoming Marvel movies, starting with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Once planned for March 2022, it now has moved to May 6, 2022. That was the date for Thor: Love and Thunder, which will now be released July 8th, 2022, taking the spot of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That sequel is now scheduled for November 11th, 2022. The Marvels, meanwhile, vacated 2022 entirely and will be released on February 17th, 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was also delayed and is now planned for July 28th, 2023. Additionally, 2 untitled Marvel movies in 2023 have been pulled from the calendar, while one has been rescheduled to November 3rd, 2023. It was previously slated for 1 week after on November 10th. The 2 untitled MCU movies that were pulled were scheduled for July 28th and October 6th. These massive delays are reportedly due to production concerns and not box office, which makes sense when considering Shang-Chi has become the highest grossing movie of 2021 at this point in the year. Disney has also adjusted the release dates for Indiana Jones 5, an untitled live-action movie, and a 20th Century Picture. But Marvel got the biggest changes due to the MCU's interconnected nature. Oh, the only MCU movie to come out of this unscathed beyond the 2 remaining for this year is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which remains poised to debut in May 2023. This could perhaps indicate that the film isn't nearly as connected to the other projects, so it doesn't matter as much where it falls on the overall calendar. Those like Doctor Strange 2 and Ant-Man 3 are expected to feed into each other because the MCU's ongoing multiverse storyline. And in order for it to all make sense, they must move together. This is no doubt a blow to the Marvel fans who were eagerly anticipating these movies, but it also sadly isn't much of a surprise at this point. The pandemic has forced studios to adapt to changes like these, and Marvel Studios is no exception. Hopefully, this will be a schedule that can stick. Y'all. I understand. I do. If something needs to be delayed, which causes other things that have to be delayed, I get it. I'm just really hyped for Doctor Strange 2 right now. That's like one of my most anticipated movies, not gonna lie. I'm really interested to figure out what movies were removed. What were they planning that we didn't know about that they just took off the list? You know?
That's a good question.
You know? And the other question is, with the success of Disney Plus, series, are they turning any of those into Disney Plus TV shows to get more in depth?
My boy. Okay, I see you. Yeah, big brain question. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
I wonder if that has anything to do with it, because there's still so much Marvel Disney Plus content that we don't even know about yet that they have planned. Like, what else are we getting? Did they have to delay, Miss Marvel as well? We don't know about that yet.
We don't.
We haven't gotten a release date for that at all, and we're going into November here soon.
Also, it looks like Husky and you were on the same fucking brainwave, my guy, because he came in with I wonder if they were taken off the list or going to turn him into the TV shows like right after, like right when you said it, he was typing it. So you guys are on the same right there. That's a really good observation. I'd say it's
and
the big question though that I have for you guys is like we've talked about this a million times before. Disney / more so Marvel specifically, more so Kevin Feige, they kind of have a notoriety for doing a lot of weird shit, but always being very purposeful about it. Is there any sort of like inkling in your brains that this was entirely intentional?
I think so, because it could have come to a point where they're like, oh yeah, we're putting Adam Warlock. We're finally going to announce that we have an Adam Warlock cast, right?
Yeah.
Adam Warlock is a very pinnacle Marvel character, like pinnacle Marvel character.
Yeah.
Maybe there might be some reshoots somewhere. I'm not saying him specifically, but oh man, like there's got to be, they have to have these ideas now. Oh, we're going to do this now. Let's put this person in this movie too. We need to reshoot this scene now. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because as we know Spider-Man No Way Home had a ton of reshoots over the last few months. We do know that. I wonder if that's in any correlation to what we have going on in the future. We do know that Doctor Strange 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home are supposedly what we've heard from the rumor mill. It's Spider-Man No Way Home is like a part 1 and Multiverse of Madness is like a part 2. Yeah. That's what we've been seeing. Yeah. So I wonder if they ended up getting new ideas with those reshoots that they were doing for No Way Home that have also affected the production of Doctor Strange 2. So that's another thing. I mean, we can only speculate, right? Unless they just flat out tell us, we can only speculate.
Yeah, Garrick, I want to hear from you on this, dude. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't necessarily think this is an intentional move, but it's definitely the way they shifted all of the release dates and very particular release dates. Like, this is definitely strategic. Like, and for it to come so shortly after the official announcement of Adam Warlock, that's like, I don't really like to believe in coincidences when it comes to stuff like that. Like, exactly. Marvel operates very, very like purposefully, just like you said. So they're either wanting to add Will Poulter's Colt character into like some post-credit scenes or some, little something here and there. But like, there's definitely a reason that they started that delay with shifting Doctor Strange back, and then all those other movies had to shift in turn because clearly, one, those stories are going to be interconnected because like it mentioned in the article, Guardians didn't get shifted, so it's not going to be related to that phase of the storyline. So there's definitely something bigger at play, and the fact that they announced Adam Warlock, it doesn't shock me that they're doing some reshoots. I know he's going to be a bigger in the Guardians universe, but I feel like he's going to have a big role to play in the multiverse portion of like the MCU as a whole. So
he is like one of the strongest Marvel characters out there, so they say, So I'd be really interested to see like how that comes into play. And I've been watching a lot of content from Emergency Awesome on YouTube. He breaks down things, goes really in depth about characters and like what his thoughts are. And he's got some people who are inside with Marvel Studios, and he gets like information fed to him and stuff like that. And he was saying that Will Poulter has actually been cast as Adam Warlock for the past 3 years. Already.
That's not surprising. Really? That's not surprising.
That doesn't shock me either. Like they're a good job. They do a really good job at keeping shit on the DL when they want to.
Yeah. So I don't know if they've entered production with him yet, though. But as far as I know, there's been some big plans around him and Adam Warlock in the works. Yeah. So I do know that. That's about it.
Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. I mean, like it's funny. So I saw a meme a few days back, and it's actually made me laugh because it is the epitome of everything that is Disney Marvel, and it was the scene. Is this scene from Mulan where they light the torches on the Great Wall, and the soldiers talking to the Huns, and he's like, instead of saying now all of China knows that you're here, the meme says now all of China knows you're sus.
Oh my god. Oh man. I do want to touch on this real quick. Jagger and Husky. I'm not gonna lie. That DC fandom was the most hype DC film lineup I've seen since the beginning of the DCEU.
It's
so
true.
I just want to put that out there. If that had anything to do with it, there had to be somebody at Marvel that saw that and went, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe
okay.
we need to rethink some of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck! They got the Rock.
so I don't want to derail too much because we got to get into the other news pieces. Esco Boo Boo, what's happening, baby? What's happening? Even Husky says, as a DC fan, that's false. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to go back and watch like all the bigger announcements, but by what I've heard from a lot of like big DC fans is that it actually wasn't very great. I just think that the Batman stuff was real hype. Yeah, like real fucking hype. Yeah. But again, I don't want to come derailing off that anytime soon. But Escaboo, that's all I have after coming back from Disney and Universal vacation. I am broke. Oh, dude, please tell us how much fun it was. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of you. I'm also jealous of a lot of other people. So probably, oh, dude, because next up we have Elden Ring delayed to February, announced as a console-only closed network test. This comes from Joe Screbbles at IGN, and this is a little bit of a condensed article here. I took the important information so that we could give it to you guys, and reads like this. Elden Ring has been delayed until February 25th, 2022.
Every game is getting delayed.
Just saying. Jesus Christ, I know. However, the game will get a closed network test from November 12th to 14th, and you can register to be a part of it now, but it will be a console test only. Announced on Twitter, the Elden Ring team explained that the delay, which is just over a month from the original date of January 21st, is because the, quote, depth and strategic freedom of the game exceeded initial expectations, end quote. The team thanked players for their patience. There was some better news, however, with the announcement of a closed network test being used to judge how well the game's online elements work when put under the stress of a full player base. The closed network test is for console only, with the option to try the game on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X and S, with crossplay supported within console families. No mention has been made of a PC test. The closed network test will run from November 12th to 14th, and players can be chosen to take part by registering on the Elden Ring website before November 1st. Essentially, if you want to play some of Elden Ring early, you'll want to sign up soon. There will be 5 sessions across November 12th through 14th, and these are the listed Pacific times. Session 1 will be on November 12th from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., Session 2 will be on November 12th, same day, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then they're doing November 13th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. November 14th, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then they're doing one final sort of like extra one for November 15th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. to kind of tie things off. Last weekend, 30 seconds of what appeared to be Elden Ring direct feed gameplay leaked, effectively our first public look at the game outside of trailers. IGN previously saw 15 minutes of the game running behind closed doors, which they summed up in a first preview. God fucking damn it. God damn it. I wanted this game so much. As a fucking Souls fan, I wanted this game so goddamn bad. We were this fucking close. This close. But again, as we talk about here, we always try to be understanding of games getting delayed. We get it. People make these games. We don't want these people to be getting gassed out and never want to make games again. So please, if your game is going to be ass, just delay it. We're fine with that. It's okay. And if people delay games, which we're going to get into here in a little bit, please do not be fucking assholes to them. Christ's sake.
God, dude.
Oh, God damn it, Xander. God damn it, Xander.
So with this being said, I heard this on Kind of Funny, actually, the other day, on the Xcast. And they were kind of talking about how this possibly... There is a chance that we could actually see another Horizon delay as well because of this. Because the hype on Elden Ring is way more hype than Horizon right now.
That's a fucking lie, and I bet it.
That's debatable.
I would absolutely put money on that. How bullshit that is.
No, this isn't even my thought. This is what I'm getting from Kind of Funny.
No, sure.
Yeah.
And I would say the exact same thing to them. That is fucking bullshit. There is no way that Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the biggest PlayStation 4 fucking games, period, at all, one of the most popular ones, is going to be more popular right now than a Souls game. I don't fucking buy it. I don't feel like I would offer
you
my
also
fucking
didn't
big
buy
toe for that.
it was going to get delayed and pushed out of this holiday window, but it did.
No, I did. I was being a fucking dickhead for you. Okay, listen. If I'm competitive as fuck, Devin. If I have the opportunity to fight, I will do. Garrick, what are your thoughts on this, my guy? I want to hear from you.
I can't say I'm shocked, honestly. Like, I expect delays at this point. Like, I never believed that first release date announced, and if you it's almost to the point these days where, like, if the game does get released after, like, on its first release date, I'm just like, your shit's probably broke as fuck, bro. Like, your day one patch is going to be 9.10 gigs or higher because you've got to fix your shitty game on launch. Like, and not to mention, this is the George R.R. Martin project. Like, that dude doesn't finish anything in a fucking timely manner. Like, not saying he's part of the reason this got delayed, but the fact that this is a project he's involved with, like, delays should not be a shock to anybody.
Can I give you a fun statistic from PlayStation?
Oh, here we go. Okay. All right.
Oh, God.
More people have completed Days Gone than Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, because Horizon Zero Dawn's a harder fucking game.
Just saying. Just saying.
That's like saying more people have finished Viva Pinata than they have Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay. Now here's without you looking it up.
I like Days Gone better.
Yeah,
Devin,
without you
Yes.
looking it up. What do you think the percentage rate of people is that have finished Horizon Zero Dawn?
Ooh, of the people that have played it?
No, out of everybody who's played Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4, what is the percentage that have finished the game?
I think I've actually.
It's not even. Don't look it up. And
No,
it's not 100%.
I think I've read this before. It's like 24%, something like that.
You're being modest. It's 34. It's
Okay,
34,
okay,
but
okay.
still not that high.
I
Ghost of
knew-
Tsushima is 50. Well, I mean, it's a great game.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is also 50. So Ghost is 50.2 and Spider-Man's 50.8. But I just wanted to, like, clarify that. It's like, it's funny that technically through statistics, more fans have actually enjoyed Days Gone more in the sense of actually finishing the story to completion than Horizon Zero Dawn.
I mean, to be fair, too, yeah, like Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man are sort of like checklist open world games. So it's like these sort of handhold you through completing that game. Like, I platinum Miles Morales, and I never fucking platinum games. Ever. Like, that is the only platinum I have ever gotten, period. Yeah. And that's just because they make it fucking easy.
Yeah.
Horizon, I haven't even fucking finished Horizon myself.
Yeah, I know. I finally just started playing it again on PC because I was like, oh yeah, I have this game. You know what I mean? But, like, I'm not going to lie, like, with everything I've been hearing and reading, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Horizon get pushed further back into spring by another month.
I don't think PlayStation can afford to do that at this point.
But again,
I think they're willing to let the competition happen.
No, but again, though, like, we thought the same thing going into the holiday season. I don't even remember what they have coming out this holiday season. You know what I mean? Like,
as far as their big AAA titles, you're right, but I think that puts more pressure on them to keep it in February.
Yeah.
Because they don't have anything in for this holiday, they're gonna feel like they have to put it out in February.
But we got to bear in mind too, the Horizon, Forbidden West is still in development. Development is not finished. It is not gold yet. It has not gone gold. So it's very possible that it can still get delayed because everything's getting delayed.
I mean, a lot of games don't really go gold until like a month before they come out anyways. Yeah. We'll see.
I'm just saying.
We'll see. With that said, Garrick, give us that last story, my baby. Give us that last story.
Oh, yeah, this fucking story. Alrighty. Y'all ready to be mad? Because we're mad. So, Blue Box Studios asked gamers to stop sending death threats, please. This is coming from Zach Zweizen at Kotaku. Over the last few months, gamers have theorized that Blue Box Game Studios and its upcoming horror game Abandon are somewhat connected to or directly affiliated with Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima and or Konami, the publisher behind Silent Hill and MGS. And even though the studio has directly addressed these claims and clearly stated that the conspiracy theory has no basis, that has not stopped some from attacking Blue Box Studios. Now it's gotten to the point that the company felt the need to release a statement asking people to stop sending death threats, warning of police intervention should they continue. Blue Box posted its statement on Twitter yesterday, explaining that the studio has been receiving threats both online and physically for months now, and in recent days they've gotten worse. We want to work in a safe environment, Blue Box said in a statement, and with job openings upcoming in the future, we want to offer a safer work environment for future colleagues as well. We won't tolerate this, and we will take action by providing authorities IP addresses, logs, and camera footage. The statement acknowledges that Blue Box is aware of how frustrated some players may feel, but it doesn't understand why it's receiving death threats. We understand and appreciate your interest in Abandon. We are working hard on Abandon. We will start a regular blog on our website that you can follow, and we'll post any news on Abandon on our Twitter. But we all ask until then is to give us the space and to let us work on Abandon. As the studio's new statement points out, they are human beings. They have families. Questionable marketing decisions or no, any sort of threats are beyond the pale. Blue Box is ultimately a small team of human beings trying to make something. Nobody's obligated to like them, their game, or how they announce it. But if we drop the death threats, if we could stop making death threats, that'd be tight. Swap.
Okay, guys, listen. We have preached this since fucking February when Good Kraken technically officially started, okay? Don't be a fucking asshole. Oh my god, there's people sending death threats over a fucking video game. Like, how many fucking boo-boo broke baby bitch ass fucking losers are out here in the fucking video game fandom? We have an entire episode dedicated to this, talking about shit fandom. And I'm so over video game developers and movie makers and everyone who works in the fucking media industry getting the shit end of the stick because people that are fans of things fucking suck. Stop fucking sucking. For God's sake, please just stop.
And to add on to that, if you or a family member or a friend is being one of these toxic pieces of shit that's sending these kinds of threats and messages to developers or anybody else in the industry or just anybody in general, show them the back of your hand and show them who the boss is.
Okay, that was bad. Dude, no, seriously. Like there's just so much bigger fish to fucking fry in this world. I cannot in my right fucking mind comprehend why the fuck people waste their time with silly shit like this. There's so much bigger shit to be fucking concerned about than video game developers delaying and fucking up the marketing side of a game that they were wanting to fucking put out. For fuck's sake, how bored are you at home? How fucking bored are you? That you're out here like blah 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 blah. I fucking hate everything.
There's a perfect comic book frame out there from Batman and Robin, where Robin has to smack the shit out of Batman for doing dumb shit and thinking stupidly, and that's exactly what this is. Honestly, they knew this was happening. This was going to happen. So they're like, you know what? I'll just draw a metaphor for this real quick.
Honestly,
go, Garrick, go.
Like, it's fucking gross that this continues to have to be said. Like, why does this, like, and honestly, I can't even properly wrap my brain around this just as a whole, because the people sending these death threats are like the supposed fans of the shit that's being made. And it's such a counterproductive sentiment. And I literally, what would drive you, the individual who claims to love said project, to threaten physical harm on individuals or individuals' families of the shit you supposedly like? Like, it doesn't, that's some weird psycho, I'm gonna throw rocks at the little girl I like in elementary school shit. It's fucking stupid and immature.
Cough, cough. Star Wars fans, cough, cough.
Yeah. Cough, cough. Sony fans, cough, cough.
Why y'all doing
Last of Us 2. Last of
this?
Us 2, come on. There was a lot of it. There was a lot of it over The Last of Us 2.
No, there was. I think that's just sort of like an echo of what we're talking about here is the whole entirety of video game fandom, generally speaking. That's why we had so many issues on Twitch for so long, because Twitch's main platform is video game fans, right? And having to deal with the issue of people doing fucking hate raids on fucking Twitch. A lot of that just because there's scummy little fucking basement dweller bitch faces that are out here just saying and doing dumb shit from their fucking basement cave.
Go fucking take a shower and be nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Take a shower and be nice. I love that for you.
Those are much nicer words than I would say.
Because I would happily say go fuck yourself. I can't fucking comprehend.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, all right?
We got your hot dogs here. We got your hot dogs here. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyways, Devin, what do we fucking have next, my guy? What do we have next?
Right now, we are going into our next segment. All hands on deck.
There we go. Boom, baby.
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
So we are cutting a little bit close to time. Let's do one each. Tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garrick. Garrick.
Yeah.
Start with me, huh? Oh, damn. If I gotta do one, I gotta choose.
Yo, you gotta pick one.
I'm gonna talk about Love and Monsters, because that was the movie I just recently watched. And really, really pleasantly surprised with this film, all around. So I initially kind of went in, I was just like, okay, it's kind of got some Zombieland-esque vibes, the way it's narrated and presented as sort of that lighthearted end of the world story. But the character development was it was simple and charming, and all the monsters were super cool. And I just like that it was a kind of a little bit of a different take on the end of the world. Basically what happens in this film is humanity hates each other, but there's a giant asteroid, because there's always an asteroid, right? There's a giant asteroid hurtling towards Earth. And so they're like, all right, instead of letting the asteroid destroy everybody, let's just take all of our nukes and throw them at this asteroid. That should probably work. Well, it does. But, karma's a bitch, and then you die. So what ended up actually happening was all the nuclear shit they shot at the asteroid just irradiated the little pieces. It falls to the Earth, and all of the cold-blooded creatures and insects in the world just rapidly mutated into grotesque fucking eaters of humans. Yep. And so it is simply at its core, it's just it's a charming little end of the world love story where this dude's I'm gonna go find my bae that's only 85 miles away, but it's gonna be the toughest 85 miles I've ever walked, and I'm gonna see fantastical creatures and just get to chill with the fucking goodest boy dog ever.
Yeah, so I love that you brought up that movie, because I watched that movie 6 months ago. That movie's awesome. I thought it was awesome. It was
so good. I loved it.
So one of my favorite things to do is to watch a movie I've never heard of, no trailers, nothing. And it just makes me love the movie even more. That was one of those movies I easily gave an 8 out of 10 to, because I just enjoyed it the whole way through.
I did that once with Backyard Babes, Volume 8. I loved it. My favorite, dude. It's great. It's a good cult classic, honestly.
Yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
Ernell, have you seen this movie?
I have not. No, I want you guys.
You should watch it.
You would love it.
You would love this movie.
You would love it. It's so good.
To back him up, it totally has that narration vibe that Zombieland does, where he has rules and he takes notes on different things he encounters and how to deal with it, how to get away from it, how to kill it, shit like that. There's a lot of character development too in this, like big arc transformation for the character. The CGI is good too. The environments are good.
The visual effects actually in that film got an Oscar nomination.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right. It did. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. The scenery and the imagery is great too. And it does have a couple moments that might jerk a tear out of you as well. So definitely worth watching.
You
definitely
know, I like
worth
some
watching.
sad shit. You know, I'm in sad.
I do
right now. You know
Yeah.
that about me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the premise of the movie is love. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. I went in knowing nothing about this movie. Like, my wife and I sat down for our anniversary. We watched Scream because that's her favorite movie, and then we like pulled Hulu up, and she's like, "Do you want to watch this?" I was interested just by the name. We ended up checking it out, and I was just like, "Yo, this was better than Scream, though. Like, this was fucking a great movie. Like, I love that shit. It was just
this was better than Scream." Damn,
Hey,
shit on your wife like that.
Hey, dude,
it's better than that Scream bullshit.
She's got doo-doo choices in horror films, but they make her happy, so that's all that matters, right?
Sure.
Ask Ernell how I feel about Scream.
Yeah, we went over it on Saturday's episode. Devin just thinks Scream is fucking useless, but I like it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You know, I mean, Devin also doesn't like Army of the Dead or.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I don't. For all those interested, Love and Monsters is on Netflix.
Okay, all right. Well,
yes, Netflix and Hulu.
Lucky for you, I'm in a spot where very soon I'm going to be openly watching a lot of stuff. So I will definitely check that out. Devin, who's next? Me or you?
Oh, I'll go. So I watched the first episode of the new Sci-Fi and USA series, Chucky.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Give us a report. How'd that hit?
Dude, it's definitely like made for TV, but not made for TV, because you know how like Chucky has like that cheese to it because it's Chucky.
Sure.
You know? Right. Super campy.
Yeah.
It totally does. Yeah. And it's got the Chucky banter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying it's good, but it's parts of it is very enjoyable so far, but that's just the pilot episode that I've seen. So my only problem with this, I've seen a lot of the Chucky movies, right?
He's in Jersey, so he's like, "Go fuck yourself!" Like,
go fuck yourself.
We got your jimmies here.
Well, if you must know, his whole motto in this first episode is he calls everybody an asshole. All right.
Okay. Sure.
So, but it's got the cliche Chucky like kills in it, you know.
Yeah.
But my biggest problem is, so this is the original voice actor who voiced Chucky. It's supposed to be the original doll from Chucky, and it's canon, and it's in continuity with what's come before it, like all the movies. It even references the movies, you know. But he doesn't have the fucked up face that he does from like the last like 3 movies. Remember what, like Bride of Chucky and all that stuff?
So is this a new doll?
I don't know. It didn't elaborate it yet.
So, So it follows the storyline of the original possessed doll lore, not the robotic malfunction Mark Hamill doll.
Which Chucky, I thought it was I thought that one was kind of cool. But yes, this goes on the possessed doll form where he's like he has like his human strength and stuff like that, but in a doll. You know, and like this is coming off of Child's Play, like the original Child's Play movies, right. You know, but it's I can't say much more without like giving it away because, again, campy, Chucky, typical, but it's all based in a high school for the most part so far. It's all based in a high school.
Okay.
Yeah. And it does have a message about school bullying, though, which I appreciate it because it had a helpline and everything for school bullying.
Oh,
which was
nice.
which was pretty nice to
Okay.
see because you usually don't see
dude.
that stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, I know the first episode is free on YouTube if you don't have like Hulu TV or regular cable or sci-fi or whatever the hell it streams on. I don't even know where everything is anymore. There's like got to be like 57 streaming apps now. I don't, you know what I mean? But check it out. You know, it's not bad. It's not great, but we'll see where it goes from there.
I'll give it a shot. Kevin in the chat said this is for Tupac in reference to our Chucky jersey thing. Fucking taking me out. That's our boy. That's our boy Kevin, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. That's Kevin. What's up, my guy? What's up? What's up?
Well, I mean, like if Kevlar Opus, dude, that's his handle on literally everything under the sun.
Fucking everything. I love it. I love that for him. So I guess I'll be the one to talk about it. I finished season 3 of You last night.
I haven't even started it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's okay. Like it's definitely it's better and worse both simultaneously than the last 2 seasons. Because it's got some things about it, and it's a little bit of a slow burn the first couple of episodes. So it does take a little bit of time for it to get the wheels fucking rolling for the first half of both of the first 2 episodes. But once it does, it hits, and you're just kind of like, okay, so they're going this way with things. And then by episode 3, things are starting to really ramp up, and you can kind of see what they're going after in this fucking season. But good Lord, if the relationship between Joe and Love, the 2 main characters of this fucking season, is not some of the most just fascinating car wreck watch and piece of entertainment, is I don't know what the fuck is, my guy, because these 2 this entire season is just an absolute fucking circus, and it was entertaining. It was pretty entertaining, yeah.
What you're saying, it's not a dumpster fire. It's a garbage truck fire.
Yeah, I know, weird, because it's not bad. It's by no means it's not bad. It just I personally would have preferred the second season over this one, how they sort of develop the characters and the relationships in the second season. This season is very much like Joe trying to settle down and Love trying to settle down, and both of them not being able to come to terms with the fact that they weren't built to settle down, because they're both fucking sociopaths. So it's they weren't made for the like Kevin in the chat says, it's a good kind of predictable. Josh in the chat, I'll show you a slow burn. Wait, we're talking about shows. My bad. We love you, Josh. We love you, dude. Yeah, it's a good watch. If you're a fan of the first 2 seasons, go fucking watch this one. This one is good. It's entertaining for what it is. I'm noticing that a lot of people that don't like it are people that are coming into You for the first time watching this season. And so
why do people do that?
Why would you not start a show like that from the beginning anyways?
I don't know. But I mean,
what do you think this is? South Park? God.
You can't just start wherever you want. That's anarchy.
It's just I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. I was fine with it. I was okay with it. The ending was pretty good. It was pretty good. There's definitely implications of the announcement that they made the other week that there's going to be a season 4. They signed on for a season 4. So there is some cool stuff that they do with it. And there's a character in it who's hot.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So you got my stamp of, there's actually a couple characters, both male and woman, that man and woman characters that are both very, very nice to look at in the show. Very nice to look at.
Snackish.
What?
I'm not going to talk about it because I've already talked about it, but I'm just going to say I finished Black Mass. Everybody needs to watch it.
Black Mass or Midnight Mass?
Oh, Midnight Mass. Jesus Christ.
What?
I was like, Black Mass. The old sci-fi B movie that they put out.
Yeah. I watched that one.
the 2001.
No, Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be watching. Me and Aaron hit the. I was telling you this off stream earlier. We hit the Battle for Winterfell in Game of Thrones last night. We finished that last night, and ooh-wee, is it lit. So we only got 3 episodes left of Game of Thrones, and then I am going to be spinning off into some other shows that me and Aaron have been waiting to watch, including Midnight Mass first, because we're both really big Flanagan fans.
Yeah.
So checking that out.
Talk to me about it as you watch it, because I want to hear what you think as you go through these episodes.
I got you. I'll just send you pictures of every time I pitch a tent.
I did not know that extreme like religious zealots would make you pitch a tent. But okay,
Listen,
here we are.
as an ex-Mormon, okay.
Oh my god!
Someone who is
You don't even need to finish that sentence and say.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Garrick gets it. My boy, my ex-Mormon, my fellow ex-Mormon. You know where I'm at, baby.
Creepy thing. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Mormon stuff, and like how like I had some family that were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, sure.
A Jehovah's Witness got my phone number that don't even know and called me and left a message.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know, but I don't know them at all.
Yeah. So there's only two ways that they could go about this. There's one, they knew somebody else who knew you, or B, they're right behind you.
Nice try. I can see behind me right now.
I was just hoping I'd say that like loud enough that like the Jehovah's Witness that's like in your back mirror, like behind the bear, is like fuck, and he like sprints out of here. See, I'm protecting you.
Just, like,
I'm protecting you.
There's
like,
no mirror.
They found me.
there's actually no mirror in my bedroom.
No mirror
No mirror in here. No mirror in here.
See, maybe you got to set up your mirrors across your entire bedroom.
No mirror.
Bedroom. No mirror.
No. I did, however, just order like 32 foam paneling to just have better sound.
I thought you were gonna say mirrors, and I was gonna ask fucking why.
No mirror in here. Kevin's right. It's actually not a glass mirror. I'm getting meerkats. I'm getting 32 meerkats.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly. Speaking of meerkats, though, Devin, what are we getting into next, my guy?
So it's time to meet the Gallows. All right, guys. So
speaking of meerkats,
I mean, listen. It's kind of relevant. It's kind of relevant.
Yeah. Little critters. Anyways, so we are going to have an open discussion. This is open forum. So you guys included, please in the chat, give us your opinions. But we're going to talk about our favorite media cryptids, ghosts, monsters, beings, alien, whatever have you.
All the creepy things. We're continuing to celebrate Halloween by talking about all the creepy shit in all of our headlining segments. And tonight, this can be fun. Be fun.
So this is what I want you guys to do.
Yep.
We're going to think of 3 that you absolutely want to bring some attention to that we can chat about. And we're going to go one at a time here. Sure. I'm going to start with you, Garrick.
Sure.
And then we're going to go to Ernell and then me. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do that till we get to 3 each. So.
Okay. Are we starting with movies, shows, or games?
No. This is just
no, it's just any. Just throw out any creature,
ghosts, monsters, aliens, anything like that. Give it to me.
Just cryptids and monsters as a whole.
Just yes. Yep. All of it.
Yep.
All of it.
I mean, you can give examples of it, why you like it. Go for it.
A Wendigo, dude. I love Wendigos. Wendigos have always been a favorite. The most modern example that I've seen one in media would be like they show up in the TV show Supernatural as well as the video game Until Dawn. These are like a Native American folklore cryptid, and basically it is somebody who has an affliction called the hunger, and they literally just they get a taste for human flesh, and it drives them bat fucking shit insane, and then they become they devolve into these crazy psychopathic bipedal beasts that just eat people. And they live forever as long as they just consume. And if that doesn't scare the fucking poo poo out of you when you go camping every year, don't have me, bro.
Dude, honestly, everything you described about Wendigos, because I'm sure we've all heard of Wendigos, but everything you just described about it, it's one of the hardest fucking monsters out there, dude. These things go fucking dumb, bro.
Dude, they're intense.
Ernell knows this. I think I've showed you this too. Every now and then I'll just stream my TikTok to Discord, and my TikTok is just all cryptids and ghosts right now. It's like literally all cryptids and ghosts. And
Spooky season.
There, even before, for like months, it's been like this, because that's the shit that I've watched. Because I mean, some of it you're like, oh yeah, that's fake. Some of that you're like, I don't know. There is a lot of Wendigo / Skinwalker ones out there, a lot, and some of them are fucking creepy.
Dude, the one of my fucking least favorite TikTok experiences ever. There's a video with this man and his wife and this woman and her husband, right? It's these two people, and they're trying to pull into their driveway, that of their place that's like sort of out in the middle of the woods, and their driveway's really, really long, coming off like the main road, and they stopped and started recording because they were hearing some kind of like weird like crying sound in the forest. And me as a like person of color, I'm like, no, don't do that, right? But it continues on, and they fucking even roll down their fucking window so that they can get a better listen to what's going on in the fucking forest in front of them. And out of nowhere, the most shrill, terrifying, like very much non-human fucking shriek echoes through the woods, and I was like, no. Like, as per usual, Ryan in the chat says Kitsunes, and Josh says Until Dawn was crazy. Yeah, the Wendigos in Until Dawn were bonkers. That was a bonkers take on Wendigos, dude. Whoo-wee.
I haven't played that game yet.
Oh, dude. Me and you will play. Because you and I are playing House of Ashes and like Dark Pictures Anthology. Until Dawn was like the original. You and I will fucking play that game.
Dude, that's like the start.
Yeah.
Like it started like that whole franchise. Like you gotta check that shit out. It's so good.
Yeah, and honestly, you'll like it more than the Dark Pictures Anthology, honestly. Because it's like creepy in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah. And twisty, and it's twisty. I like it.
And it's when like Hayden Panettiere was like the pinnacle of like snacks for all of us. You know what I mean? It's like say the cheerleader, say the world, and we were like, sure.
Oh, dude, yeah, because she was mocapped in that, and wasn't she?
Yeah, she was mocapped for it. Dots on the face and everything. Devin, your turn.
It's your turn, actually.
Oh,
I said Garrick, then you, then me.
Oh, sure. Okay, cool. I got you. So I think it would behoove us to make sure that we first and foremost bring up the notorious Dracula, who is loosely based on Vlad the Impaler, which is also Dracula gave inspiration to Nosferatu, the classic vampire character, which led into basically just about every other fucking important vampire thing in the fucking world that we know about. Dracula has to take some crown here, my dude, because Dracula is fucking horrifying and everything. Blade Absolutely. 3, Dracula is fucking horrifying. Dracula in Castlevania, fucking terrifying. Like fucking Dracula in anything that Dracula is in, he's fucking scary, except for maybe like the classic Dracula.
Okay. Real talk. In reference to Dracula, did either of you ever see like the alternate origin story action like horror film that was Dracula Untold?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's rad as fuck. Oh, it's such a fucking sleeper movie.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, so it's
a sleeper film, and you gotta peep it.
Who is the guy? Garrick, can you give us a fact
Not Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, and it's the guy who looks like he could be Orlando Bloom's older brother. I can never remember his name, but dude, they did such a good take on Dracula. Yeah,
Luke Evans stars as Dracula.
Yes, okay. Yeah. They did such a good take on that Dracula because he has like the dopest powers. Like, oh, it was so cool.
I do want to do a shout out to Kev and Ryan here. What We Do in the Shadows is fantastic. Oh, Daybreakers, amazing vampire movie.
Love Daybreakers. That's a sleeper film too.
Yep. It's got Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe.
Yes. And The Creature and the Suffering, Kevin. Yes, very, very good take.
Yeah,
very good take. Yeah, I think Dracula will be my first run that I want to make sure that I mention because Dracula's fucking scary. He used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. And then I watched Blade, and I was like, Blade's got this. Wesley Snipes, he'll kill all the vampires and not pay his taxes.
Yeah.
Can you believe that shit?
Speaking of Blade and Wesley Snipes, apparently Kevin Feige wants Blade to come back for a multiverse crossover with the Blade movie.
Don't we fucking all?
I'd be here
Don't
for
we
it.
fucking all? Like, I need
Just-
that so bad.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get it, though. I don't think we'll get it.
I don't know, dude. Wesley Snipes needs money.
I mean, maybe. He's got to pay back the IRS somehow.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
We're doing Wesley Snipes so fucking dirty for him giving us one of the best fucking trilogies ever.
I know. But like, are we doing him dirty, or are we just talking about the truth?
That's fair.
Where did that?
That's fair.
That's
That's
that
fair.
shit to himself.
Yeah,
That is fair.
yeah.
That is fair. Devin, your turn.
Yeah, so for me, it's the McChicken, the original chicken sandwich.
Fuck!
Horrifying.
I was spread that all over my fucking setup, dude. Oh my god. That caught me so off guard. For me, it's the McChicken.
What a decisive first pick.
Great, Garrick, go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
We're just gonna round past that. And move on.
Okay. So, all right. Honestly, just ghosts in general, like just in general, like especially like the sleep paralysis. I forgot the name for it. There's a special name for
Shades.
Yeah, the shade entities.
Mm-hmm.
We've all had that feeling. We've experienced it. We've seen it in movies, TV shows. I get goosebumps talking about it right now.
Yep.
Dude.
But yes, like straight up, just that dark cloud of that just like real life horror feeling.
Yeah.
So for me, it's that.
Yeah. Do you have like a ghost thing in like a movie specifically that comes to mind when you think about this? Because you know how we all sort of like manifest like an image in our brain that we've seen in something.
Yeah, maybe kind of like the Babadook, that movie.
Oh, Babadook. Oh,
yeah,
Babadook. Duke. Yeah.
It's like that. That was like the combination of the boogeyman and the shade. You know what I mean? And so, yeah.
Josh says the Shadow Realm in the chat. It's time to Oh my god. Yeah, Babadook was wild. That movie was fucking wild, dude. Oh man. Oh man.
Babadookie.
Nah, fuck off, Ryan. That movie was great, dude. I love that fucking movie so much. Garrick, your turn again, my dude. What's up? What do you got?
So, are you guys familiar with SCPs?
No.
SCPs?
An SC.
Hold on. SCP. Okay, so let me try to guess. Super chlamydia penis.
Not even close. I actually don't necessarily. I don't know what an SCP. What the definition of SCP. Okay, hold on.
Looks like chat knows.
You guys have
chat
never.
fucking knows.
You guys have never. A chat fucking knows what the fuck is up. Okay.
Oh,
so
wait, hold on.
on.
Is SCPs the there's like an entire universe of like alien creatures. Is that what it is? And each one is like serial numbered.
So they're all numbered, and so an immediate comparison that I would be able to make to it in recent memory would be SCPs reminds me a lot of the Foundation from Control, but they deal in like supernatural entities and objects. But specifically, I don't remember his SPC number, but it is known throughout the internet as the Shy Guy. You guys familiar?
I am not. So I actually one of my employees when I was managing Bellagio's, he told me that I need to go through and really look into some of these SCPs. So Devin, just to give you some backstory, because I can tell you probably like have no fucking clue what this is about. The SCPs are it's a collection of YouTube videos and like stories about this massive library of creatures that were created in this just sort of like backstory sort of thing. And they're sort of like remnants of creatures that are like made from like different stories around the world. Like they even have one that's based off of like one of the like the archangels. I think it's like SCP
Dude,
like 3 or some shit like that. Like there's some hard shit in this, and like honestly you should take a look into it too. But SCP
yes, it is
nice.
SCP. It is 096 is Shy Guy. That is the Shy Guy.
Okay, so tell us about the Shy Guy.
So
He's
the
like,
Shy Guy
stop.
is basically like this like it's like this several stories tall, like 3 stories tall, like humanoid creature that like just huddles in the dark in forests and in fields. And its biggest thing about it is like it hates to be looked at. And if you look at the Shy Guy, it will literally hunt you to the ends of the earth to
It's
make
a
sure
2-story tall.
It's like 13, 14 feet tall, humanoid creature, huge gray skin, gangly limbs, like big black, like nothingness eyes. And it like will, if you look at it and it realizes that you have seen it, it will literally stop at nothing to make sure it can kill you because it doesn't want any, because it literally cannot stand to be seen. It's like terrifying.
Right. So what's it do?
Like run through walls, run through buildings, hunt you underwater, underground, in the air. It will stop at nothing.
What is it? What? Yeah, sorry. Ernell from Good Kraken, patreon.com/Good Kraken. What does it do when all 3 of us look at it? Who does it go after?
So there are instances where basically it will just systematically hunt down whoever saw it.
Hold on. Garrick.
Like it does, like even
Garrick.
if it's all
Garrick,
what?
look at Devin. Look at Devin. He's
I'm reading.
He's reading. Yeah, he's reading it. He's totally looking into it.
No, I'm not. I'm not reading that one.
Okay.
I was reading
Dude,
the one that Kevin is.
Oh, that Kevin's talking about SCP-173.
There are so many SCPs. Like I literally, after this episode, I have some shit I'll have to show you guys because there's animated series on YouTube that like chronicle the histories of what's known about each individual SCP. Like especially the most popular ones, the Shy Guy being one of them. And he is just, dude, it's some of these they're fucking horrifying.
Can you kill it?
Just,
well, so
to the best of my knowledge, no. So the Shy Guy, to the best of my knowledge, can't be killed. So like what's crazy about the SCPs, and chat said it earlier, so the SCP stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect. Usually these creatures exist and are underwatched by the SCP because for one reason or another, they cannot be eliminated. So they either have to capture and contain them and put them in isolated scenarios. Like some of them, like they're in like these special containers all around the world. And like some of them are so big that they literally just have to build fences around them and hope they don't fucking decide to leave.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. Like I haven't even, there's what, 4,000, something like that.
There's a lot, and they all have various numbers. There's no specific like numerical order. They all have various things, but oh man, there's just,
dude, it's just
yes,
so
the
many.
The lake is literally the one that came to mind when I described the one that has the fence around it.
Yeah, there's
like,
just they all have super intricate backstories too that are like really interesting. Like if you ever just like want a reason to kind of like give yourself the heebie-jeebies, like that's SCPs are definitely the way to go.
Yeah,
because like my employee, he was showing me this shit one night while we were closing together. I was kind of like, dog, I don't want this. I don't need this bad juju in my life. But
what are you guys doing to me? I'm about to go down a rabbit hole.
Yes, you are, my boy.
Worth going down.
Yes, you are, my boy.
I swear to God, it's gonna be so worth the time. You're gonna come out of this in like a week and be like, I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about.
Man, I'm saying. So Josh in the chat, Hood Ramsey in the chat, is going to really, really appreciate my second one. And I bring this up because this is used very, very often in Filipino movies. So in the Philippines, in our demonology and lore, we have things called aswangs. And aswang is basically just Tagalog for demon. And there are a variety of different creatures and monsters and stuff that are, do very, very different things. There is one specific aswang that as a child fucking horrified me and continued to horrify me for the rest of my fucking life. And this aswang is called the manananggal. And the manananggal is the Philippines' take of a succubus, okay? But instead of seducing men and stealing their souls and riding off into the night with them, the manananggal is a demon that takes the form of a woman and takes their body, and at night will go out into the forest, and their upper body will separate from their legs at the waist, grow bat wings, and fly off into the night. And what it does at nighttime is it finds pregnant women and it sucks the child out from the woman's pregnant belly with a giant liquor-like tongue from Resident Evil. So this is the Philippines sort of like lore explanation for like random overnight miscarriages and stillborns and stuff like that, was the manananggal. And this thing, as a kid hearing creepy fucking Filipino island demon stories, this was the one that fucking took the cake for me. Ryan was sucky bussy.
Sucky bussy.
The manananggal was fucking horrifying. Like if you look into some details about that thing, then they've made movies with like different variants of like manananggals, all with the same exact things that I just explained. It's a woman's, like half a woman's like upper body with bat wings, and she's like, like flying off in the fucking night with big old bat wings and no legs.
Yeah,
and
if I saw that, I just shit.
Yeah.
I would just shit.
Mm-hmm. And the only way to defeat the manananggal is to find her legs in the forest and burn them, and then that will kill the upper body demon thing. That's the only way to destroy the manananggal. And there's a lot of real fucked up island Filipino lore, but that was the one that fucking took it for me. Son.
That's some boogeyman shit, dude. That's some Filipino like this. If you don't go to bed on time, like this thing's gonna fucking come hunt you and suck your baby out of your womb.
Kevin in the chat says,
no, thank you.
Kevin in the chat says, honestly, the gas from Minecraft scare the fuck out of me. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Devin, your turn, my guy.
Dude, you guys got me going through this SCP Foundation website already.
We'll talk.
Oh yeah, we'll talk on it. We'll talk about on it after we're done recording and stuff. But what's your second pick, Devin?
Possessed dolls.
Okay, but we're supposed to be talking about them from media. Do you have a specific one? Is it Annabelle? I
mean, Annabelle would be a good one, honestly. But for me, it's the Puppet Master.
When I was McChicken.
Do you remember Puppet Master?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
No, I'm not familiar with that. I don't think.
So I think it came out in the same year that Little Shop of Horrors did, or like right around the same time. Puppet Master.
Is it a film?
Fucking wild. Yeah, it's a horror movie from like 95.
I think it's even earlier than that.
94, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty old, but yeah, it's a dude who has puppets, but they're like living, breathing killer doll things.
1989.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah. So dope. Continue, Devin. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, seeing movies like that and seeing like the first couple Child's Play movies and just ventriloquism too, like. When I was a kid, it terrified me. Not only that, but I had the cliche grandparent who their guest bedroom was full of those collectible Victorian dolls. Mm-hmm. And every single night, I just felt like I was just getting stared at when I had to go stay at grandma's house and something was going to happen. Because I saw all these. I mean, dude, most people think neither here nor there, if the dolls are a part of their life or they see it going somewhere. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just the idea of it is creepy to me. I don't know.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
That's fair though.
I can
Dude,
get
fuck,
that.
like literally, I honestly just kind of fuck dolls in general. Like even
Yeah.
if they're not possessed, like I don't vibe
Yeah.
with
I
that
mean,
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the ones that have to deal with Grogu staring at us all the time, you know?
Yeah, but that's like a
But he's an adorable cardboard cutout.
Yeah,
and
that's a
he's
cardboard
wholesome, and
cutout.
everybody loves him.
I had an ex-girlfriend that collected porcelain dolls of their grandma, and I as a brown man said no. As per usual for any other situation that is like definitely way out of my fucking depth. Yeah, no, hard pass on the dolls. Big hard pass. I can't.
That's a no.
Garrick, what's your third and last, my guy?
Oh, my third and last one. I'm probably gonna have to say, oh, are you guys? I know you want to. We'll keep it classic. Werewolves, man. Literally, werewolves are probably my favorite cryptid folklore creature, European, period, like monster, period. Specifically, my favorite representation of them.
Say it.
And me, no, fuck you. My favorite representation of lichens and lycanthropy in like movie media has always been Underworld. Like I've always felt like it is my favorite interpretation of what a werewolf has been. Like their transformation is like peak fucking body horror, dude. And like it's just, I feel like they do it right. And like fuck transforming into a large red-ish Labrador Retriever like dog, and your name's and whoever the fuck was the shirtless Native American dude from Twilight, whose name I am forgetting right now. I only remember him being shirtless.
Yeah. Wait.
Taylor, the shirtless guy.
What he turned into? I didn't even watch these movies.
So okay, so like
you should.
Like Twilight werewolves. No, okay, I won't say you shouldn't watch them actually, because they're at least worth watching, entertainment value wise, just one time.
They're fun. Yeah.
But like, so in Twilight, like their idea of lycanthropy is basically they just turn into like a very large wolf,
a dire wolf, basically.
Yeah, basically, and like it's not a bad take. I don't mind that take, but like the grotesque monster like bipedal creature that you get from like American Werewolf in London and Underworld and other such class, like dude, that's peak lycanthropy, and it's like it is legitimately like I did lycanthropy is just, it's just like werewolves are just fucking rad, like fuck vampires, werewolves rule, like
Resident Evil 8 vampires and werewolves.
Yeah. The werewolves in that
Chris Redfield was a werewolf in that, right?
Technically, yeah, kind of. But right. we don't want to give anybody like too deep of spoilers or anything. But
okay, all right.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that though, because like Underworld was actually one of my least favorite like werewolf takes.
I thought it was great.
Really?
I just watched all of them recently.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
I just watched them like not even like 7 months ago. But like for me, it just like
it's the McRib.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for me, it's the McRib, the classic rib sandwich. To me, it's just like their take on werewolf culture and the hierarchy and stuff was really, really cool. But I have a very weird like thing about like how they handle the transformations. And I feel like the werewolves in Twilight, or not Twilight.
Exactly. We explained why that was bad already. So
Bella Loca, where have you been? Anyways, the werewolves or the lichens, specifically in Underworld, you just very much looked really, really fake to me. And I've yet to like, outside of I'd maybe argue Harry Potter, werewolves like haven't been done to the peak of where they could be. I feel like with our technology we could get somewhere with werewolves. We just haven't quite hit it yet.
There have been some sick werewolves, like Van Helsing's werewolf with Hugh Jackman was actually
that one was pretty close. That one was pretty close. Yeah.
They got a good combination of like the bipedal wolf-like form, but also having him be like swole, but not being him like some weird scraggly hairless beast, which I can understand why people would gripe about that from the underworld representation, because they don't really look like wolves like at all.
Yeah.
Like they lack like the actual like wolf aspect. So I can understand the complaint and I respect your opinion, but you're wrong and I hate you.
Sure. I can get that.
I feel like the underworld werewolves were very like they were very based off of American Werewolf in London. I felt like it was very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, and I can see that. I just wish they didn't. You know what I mean? Like, American Werewolf in London was a movie from fucking like 97 for a goddamn reason. And Josh in the chat says huge Jackman.
I mean, anytime we hear Hugh Jackman, we all say huge jacked man
yep,
in our head.
Jacked man.
We always do.
Yeah.
We always do.
So for my last one here, okay. A part of me, I have to say, like, anything and everything that was in the Evil Within, because that game had some really fucking cool creature design, and oh my god, some of it was just so not fucking okay. Holy shit, some of that game was just very not okay. Like, even just like the fucking first dude with like the box on his head and he chases you with a fucking chainsaw. Nope.
I actually haven't played that game, but
dude,
it's on Game Pass.
I thought about it.
Dude, honestly, like, it is, and it's worth
1 and 2.
It's worth giving a shot, because it is definitely a horror game. It is definitely a horror game. Ryan with VHS. Ooh, that's
the alien part in VHS 2.
You know, actually, yeah, I take back my my fucking Evil Within take. Garrick, go look up some of the creature design in that game, because it's literally cool. And I
play it.
And I replace it with literally anything that is a fucking alien in media. Oh my god, guys, I cannot.
You. That was mine.
Let's do it together. Let's fucking do it together. Let's do it together.
To mind immediately.
We only have about like 5 to 10 minutes tops left anyway, so let's do it together, Devin. Let's do it together.
Okay, dude.
Devin,
aliens.
What was your scariest fucking alien? What's your scariest fucking alien? Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Bro, it's got to be the alien from Signs.
No. I wish that this movie got continuation off of it, but I almost want to say Dark Skies.
Those are good aliens.
The aliens from Dark Skies.
Mm-hmm.
It was very reminiscent of a lot of the true life like abductions that you would hear about, in stories and stuff like that. And they're like kind of more based on like fourth dimensional beings. You know what I mean? So like they can kind of like control matter in a sense. And like that family actually tried to fight back and it didn't work. It did not work.
It didn't work. No.
Even shooting him with the shotgun did not work.
Nope. No. Satan won that day.
Yeah, look, guys. The US government came out and said aliens are real.
This conversation, you said aliens. The government, and that conversation could have gone anywhere, dude.
The government was like, for me, it's the McChicken, all
right? You're right. They did say that. Yeah.
No. But for real, man, it's like, it's the unexplained, right? I mean, we have Prometheus, we have the Alien franchise, we have Predator. It can be anything. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like there's so many examples of people's imagination of Arrival. You know what I mean? It's just
so here's mine, right? Here's my big one. You guys are gonna get it the second I say it. Okay, my big. I don't fuck with that alien. Owls. Because of a movie called The Fifth kind, the fourth kind. And this fucking movie was so not fucking okay. All right. So this movie was supposed to be based on an actual like real life event that happened in Alaska, I think it was. There was a series of people that were disappearing from this Alaskan town, and a psychologist comes into town to study someone who said that they got abducted and were returned. And they're the only person to have come back. And she's interviewing this person, try to get as much information out of him about these aliens and or about this abduction. And as the movie progresses, Josh, the 69th kind, nice. As the movie progresses, the guy that she's interviewing is like slowly declining the entire time, and in between like scenes of like showing her interviewing him, it shows actual real life video footage of the actual interviews that she was doing with him. And some of the shit, they play the audio from the actual interview that she did, and some of the shit this dude fucking says, I as a brown man said no. And they continue on, and it gets to the point where there's the big, obviously like paranormal activity, right? There's like the roller coasters going up and up and up and up. And the last like 25 minutes of the movie, you're at the top of the fucking roller coaster, and it fucking sends you down at full goddamn speed. It's like that, because the very last fucking scene of this movie, this dude is floating above his fucking couch while alien lights are shining through the cabin, and he's screaming, I am good. And then the movie cuts. And
okay. And this is called The Fourth Kind?
I think it's like the fourth kind or the fifth kind. It's one of the two. But the reason I say,
I'm gonna check this shit out because that sounds horrifying and I love it.
The reason I said owls is because every single person that got abducted, or like they had looked into the abduction, every single one was said that there was an owl that was present when these abductions and stuff were happening. So there was a continuous
owls
theme.
are sus. Don't trust owls.
I don't fuck with owls anymore. Anymore.
I mean, we already know birds aren't real. It's just a matter of time before next time we see one fall over. You're just gonna hear that windows crashing sound. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And just like shuts down, and then it says "Привет, comrade," and then it just like
"Привет, comrade."
Oh my god. Devin, do you have any other alien shit you want to bring up? Alien one?
Dude, actually, two of the most terrifying aliens. They're actually very relatable. The Thing.
Oh, fuck.
And
that.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Life?
Life? I know the cereal Life.
It's got
it's delicious.
No, this movie was fucking fantastic. It actually has Ryan Reynolds in it.
Oh,
it's called Life.
I'm familiar with the movie now that you mentioned the actor, but
Jake Gyllenhaal too. Jake Gyllenhaal is also in that.
Yeah,
and
it's like a space exploration film, right? With
kind of, yeah. They find an organism out in space, the first living organism.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a wild ride. And the reason, like, what they like find, it seems like could be a reality. You know what I mean? And it's just the way that this thing mutates and grows and feeds and takes over. You just need to watch it. It's like The Thing on a more grounded level. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But in space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Plot twist, they're just eating the cereal in space.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds eating a fat bowl of life. Just a fat bowl of life. But they're
under like eat this before it gets all soggy from the milk.
I fucking love it. Devin, what do we got for them for the rest of the week, my dude?
So we have a really busy week, and I'm actually really excited for tomorrow because tomorrow, Wednesday, Garrick and I are going to be starting our playthrough of Dead Space 3 co-op together.
I'm so fucking stoked for this, dude.
Yeah. Have you been watching any lore or anything like that?
I have. I've been watching some lore videos and some story so far videos because I haven't played Dead Space, so this is going to be a first time experience for me.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Just remember, go for those limbs. Just go for the limbs,
The limbs.
not the head.
Mechanical damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go for the limbs. Dude, I'm telling you.
On Friday, Ernell and I are doing House of Ashes. This is the third installment of the Dark. Was it the Dark Anthology?
Dark Pictures.
Dark Pictures.
Anthology.
Yeah, the Dark. Yep, Pictures Anthology. So this is the third installment. Yeah, it looks wild. And we get guns. We get guns
Bang, bang.
in this one.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shooty shoot. Bang, bang.
Yep,
Pew,
yep.
pew. And Saturday, we're doing another episode of the Good Kraken podcast, and that is going to be at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 3 p.m. Eastern. So please join us.
We're doing
One of us.
Dune review on Saturday.
Yep.
That's what we're doing on that
Yep.
day. It's gonna be lit. We got a regular
Yep.
news and stuff.
Fuck, I
segments
hate I
where-
have to work.
Yep. I know. We're gonna be doing Dune
Right
review.
in. Right in like I did. Right in like I did
Dude,
for
I'm
Shang-Chi.
gonna. I'll write in already.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you can give us your quick rundown.
And please, absolutely, please let us know how you feel about what cryptids scare you the most. What are your top 3? Let us know in the comments below. We'll have this up on YouTube very shortly. So check it out. Check it out. Message us. Hang out. Let's see what you got to say.
Give us the tweets. Throw us all your spooky spooks.
And please subscribe. Thank you.
Yes, we love you.
Anyways, this has been the Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Good Kraken Show, where you can submit questions and topics to the show. Get exclusive post-show content and have early access to episodes before they go live on any podcast and video services across the 7 seas. You can support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken ! And leaving a review there. But until next time, for me, it's the McChicken.
We gotta go record our post show now. We love
sandwich.
you. Eat a McChicken or two, okay?